The video opens with a clean miniature parking setup before the shadow packaging enters the frame. Inside the clear window sits the Mercedes-Benz Maybach 57S, finished in metallic silver. Even before the box is opened, the presentation already feels understated and premium. The packaging stays simple, mostly black with subtle graphics, and the LL-023-096 collector number. But that works well for a car like this. The Maybach was never about shouting for attention. It was always about presence. The plastic wrap is cut away carefully, keeping the unboxing slow and controlled. The outer sleeve slides off to reveal the clear display case underneath, giving a better look at the long body shape through the blister. The proportions immediately stand out, even at a scale. The Maybach carries the same formal silhouette that made the real car feel more like a luxury lounge on wheels than a traditional performance sedan. The inner case is rotated slowly to show the details around the packaging before the seals are opened and the model is finally removed. Once the car is placed onto the diorama surface, the metallic silver finish starts to show its character under the lighting. It reflects softly instead of aggressively, which suits the personality of the Maybach perfectly. The front end gets the first close inspection. The chrome-style grille, headlights, and Maybach badging all remain clean and proportional without looking oversized. The real Maybach 57S used a 6-liter biturbo V12 with around 600 horsepower and 1,000 Newton-meters of torque, but its identity was always centered around comfort, silence, and effortless power rather than pure aggression. That feeling translates surprisingly well into this model. As the camera moves across the side profile, the stretched limousine proportions become the focus. The long wheelbase and low roofline separated instantly from more common luxury sedans. Small details around the windows, mirrors, and wheels help keep the car realistic without making it feel over-designed. The rear of the model keeps the same restrained approach. The tail lamps, trunk badging, and chrome trim are easy to read at close range, while the rear proportions continue the calm, executive look of the real car. The underside inspection also shows extra effort in the casting details and base printing, adding another layer of collector appeal during handling shots. After the close-up section, the Maybach moves into the miniature parking garage setup alongside other models. Even surrounded by sportier cars, the silver sedan naturally becomes the visual center of the scene. A slow camera move toward the grille emphasizes the front identity once again before the model is rotated to highlight the rear. The longer silhouette quietly dominates the frame without relying on bright colors or exaggerated styling. The atmosphere changes during the nighttime public house diorama scenes. Warm storefront lighting, scooters, figures, and urban details give the Maybach a completely different mood compared to the earlier clean display shots. Here the metallic gray body works especially well, absorbing the warm tones from the street environment while still keeping its formal appearance. Slow camera movements around the sedan help the scale feel more convincing, especially during the closer passes around the building entrance and street scene. The model feels perfectly at home in the miniature environment, almost like a real executive sedan parked outside a late-night lounge. Back inside the garage display, the Maybach is positioned beside another boxed model for the final collector-style shots. The camera slowly pushes in while the silver finish continues to reflect the overhead lights with a soft metallic glow. Some diecast models rely on loud colors or aggressive styling to stand out, but this Mercedes-Benz Maybach 57S takes the opposite approach. The strength of the design comes from proportion, elegance, and quiet confidence. Shadow captured that character extremely well in 1:64 scale, and the final result feels every bit like a premium collector piece rather than just another display model.